Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Poland Stronk campaign. We are trying to convince Castile to leave this war that they weren't really invited to. Let's do this to see if maybe they will break their siege. They do have more maneuver than we do, but we might be able to kill that army. No, let's reinforce a bit first. And actually this makes a lot more sense. We move into here. Stack wipe it. We could be in and out before we suffer the attrition. And the combat should allow us to avoid attrition. They do have quite a few guys with high maneuver. Alright, now the battle is definitely not in our favor now that they've reinforced. So I feel like it's probably best to just tactically retreat. We broke a siege, barely lost any men. They lost more than we did by far because we had Austria on the run for a bit. And we just back off, keep our morale high. And they're suffering excess attrition because they have all of their guys in one province. So sometimes losing battles is good. Meanwhile, Lithuania is starting to siege Novgorod, which is good. They could go ahead and siege a few more. Didn't I already do the math on like which provinces I wanted? I forgot now. Can we separate piece Novgorod? I don't think we can. No. So I was going to take... Right, Hungary. This was a war to feed Moldavia. It was to take like all of this. Yeah, that sounds better. Let's make sure Lithuania still likes us. They do. Good. Castile, do you want out? Yeah, you're down to low. When they get down to low, yeah, they're almost there. Almost willing to get a separate peace. We still have no war score against them, though. Alright, that's kind of annoying. What's this, Moldavia? You call this an army? Where are you going, Moldavia? Moldavia, that's just crazy. What do you... Well, no, don't do this. You can't take them. It's not possible. All of a sudden, they've realized how much attrition they're suffering. They seem to want out. See if we can invite them to be the aggressor. 2% attrition's not bad. We are suffering quite a bit of negative income here. These armies are darn expensive. But hey, you know what? That's what money's for. Castile. Castile. Oh, another month. Ooh, occupied and besieged provinces. Still no individual war score. And yet it says occupied and besieged provinces. Okay, well, they're not occupied yet. They're just besieged. Gotcha. Alright, well, they just lost another army. That ought to do it. Alright, Castile, go away. Separate peace. Suggest demands, white peace. That sounds great. Go away, Castile. Now, France. Focus. Focus, France. Over here. Well, this doesn't seem good for them at all. 5% of that per month? That's a lot of men. Man, they've taken a lot of these random stability hits. Alright, let's go engage that army and break this siege. Battle is not in our favor. We took a crossing penalty, 4-4 versus a 3-4. They have roughly equal everything, except they've got more... We're the attacker. Never mind. We have twice their cavalry, or twice their artillery. Yeah, I think we back away from this now. Again, we, Moldavia was listed as the aggressor? Okay. I'm on there too, but okay. Whatever, we won. We killed more men than we lost. And we broke a siege that was about to finish, so. Good war. Good battle. France, if you want to resume sieging Austria or come over here and siege Austria, I would be happy. In fact, I'll even tell them that the war goal itself is their job. Okay. River crossings from not here. That's a bit too much, though. No, we're still going to have to be kind of tactical here. It's like Novgorod just want to fight. Relative strength of the alliance, I think, is going to be hugely in our favor now. We have more infantry, we have double the cavalry, we have more than double the artillery. France is getting down to really low enthusiasm, though. Hey, Tuscany, I want you to leave the war too. I would surrender to you just to make you go away. No? What about the... No. No one else that I can actually separate peace aside from these two. Well, what's going to turn France's enthusiasm around is if we get the war goal, but I can't get to that. Okay, Golden Liberty. Ruling in Poland is not like ruling in other nations. Dictating the nation's goals is difficult. Without approval from nobles, sometimes impossible. To a foreign monarch, this may seem disappointing and frustrating. But with this cornerstone of Polish politics... But this cornerstone is highly valued in its homeland and, in fact, what Rahela has to thank for coming into power. I think we've seen this before, haven't we? We must wrest control of this anarchy. I don't really care about legitimacy. Take the points. Holy crap. Quite a few administrative points right now. Let's go ahead and bribe Saxony. And improve relations with them for a little bit, just so that we can get the Western arms trade, and then we'll buy up the next tech level. Also, we can take the next military idea. I think we will. That cavalry combat ability is looking mighty fine. Alright, here we go. If it's possible to engage that 10 stack, that would be great. th and the 10th, so we should avoid river crossings. And we're fighting against the leader of Austria. Bells is apparently the wrong religion. And yet it's almost converted at 98%. Well, that's kind of silly. I mean... I don't want to lose the man... Wow. Does the game not realize that it's at 98%? Alright, this fight is again no longer in our favor. We say no, Austria. Not when you have 14 war exhaustion. Can we support some rebels in your country? Shoot, I actually need more money. I don't think you can... You can't gift when you have a loan out, if you're in debt. I'll have to proclaim a guarantee. Okay, morale of our army's guy would be nice. Man, we are losing money quick. Our war exhaustion is also getting quite high. And it's very expensive for us to buy war exhaustion down. Oh, he's going to come engage us. Okay. I don't know about that, Austria. I think you just made a mistake. They've reinforced pretty heavily, but I don't know. Yeah, our morale is gonna break. What? 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 Why there? Of all places, why there? That's nuts. That is something else. Jeez. Alright, I guess we'll see you guys later. Jeez. Alright, let's see. Can we send you a gift while we have a, No. Running a deficit while having loans. If we weren't running a deficit, I guess we could do it. But... There's really nothing else I can do. Let's see if we can support rebels in Austria. They do have revolt risk now. Austrian peasants. Doesn't surprise me how high their war exhaustion is. Alright, hey France, I need you to like come over here. Like, come over here, France. I know you're really getting tired of the war, I am too, but you have to understand that their armies are over here. Isn't looking good. I can't unappoint my guy because he's running off to the middle of nowhere. Guess we gotta go with the backup general. It's time we start consolidating regiments, I think. Okay, the Papal State. Okay, Tuscany. Tuscany, you should leave the war. Gosh. We actually had positive war score. We could force out some of these allies. Yeah, that's a sensible location to retreat to. Guess we have to march our way home now. Of all the places. They aren't really making any progress on sieges. I'm not that worried about it, actually. Hey! Nope. Lithuania decided against actually helping us. They were looking to reinforce, and they're just like, meh. This doesn't seem like a good idea. We're out. Seems like something I would do. Okay. We defend Christendom. Great. Are you going to get caught? 18th, 19th. You are actually going to move into that province. Okay. Ottomans have just rivaled us instead of Austria. We are now winning the war, technically. Until France backs out, and then we're just screwed. But their enthusiasm's so low that even if France leaves, we could always white peace. Alright, Tuscany will now accept a concession of defeat. That's fine. We'll lose a little bit of prestige in order to get them to leave. That is more than fine with me. It's a shame that Lithuania didn't reinforce us, otherwise I might have reinforced them. Silly jerks. Did I just see that Muscovy is no longer a valid rival for us? Yeah. What happened to Muscovy? They're getting weak. a chance that Breslau could fall. Let's move in here and just continue to take out these tiny stacks. Oh, they're on the run. They broke the siege. They did manage to reinforce, though. So I think now that the numbers are not in our favor, once again, we just retreat. Over to the marsh. France! France has arrived! They're here! Yay! It's like the, the Americans arriving late to World War II. Or whatever it was. Okay, can we send you a gift yet? Do we still have no money? Holy crap, we're losing money. Yeah, let's stop reinforcing a bit. We have a deficit of manpower as it is, so. Okay, you want to come fight me after crossing a river into the marsh. Although you might have a better maneuver score. We've got 4 maneuver to our 2 maneuver. Although we have a 4 maneuver guy, so if I split and appoint the other guy with the high maneuver, I think, because one guy here has 4 maneuver, they'll suffer the river crossing. No, they did not. Well, still, it's a costly fight for them. And here comes Lithuania. They finally decided to help us out. Here comes Hungary. Okay. There's really no choice but to just stand here and fight. I mean, we've got the better terrain. And we have the better leader. England has declared war on Austria. Yay! I don't think Austria's going to want to be involved in this for much longer. Let's go siege Ostmark. Let's consolidate regiments. 7 in the front. Excuse me, losing my voice. 7 in the front, 11 in the back. It looks like we are really scraping at the bottom of the barrel here. If we can keep France's enthusiasm high, though, should be okay. So we're going to go straight for the war goal. That's the Austrian army. We're both low on morale, though. I think we just take the war goal. Ooh, unless they split up. Perfect. The Austrian army will leave and we can fight part of it. Part of the Hungarian and part of the Austrian. That sounds good. We'll fight a smaller force. Still. Doesn't really feel like we accomplished that much in that fight. Why do we have a penalty here? 2 out of 1 leaders. Well, you're fired. Not while we're trying to make... While we're trying to get another military idea, I don't want to be spending anything. Any excess points. There's still a lot that needs to be done to actually win this war. Even France is getting quite a bit of war exhaustion. And our war exhaustion's not looking pretty either. This war turned out to be a lot harder than I expected. If I told, say, Moldavia... Well, let's tell Lithuania to siege a few things for us. Peace offer from the Papal State. We accept. France, take care of that fight for me, please. I'm going to take the actual war goal, but you deal with the rest of the troops that are out there. This is going to massively swing the war score in our favor. Just massive. We're capped on administrative points. I really need you to like me better. Alright, whatever. We'll just pay for it. Austria has pieced out France. Okay. That's not good. Relative strength of the alliance is still vague, barely-ish in our favor, but not by much. If you factor in how spread out they are. I think what we do is we finish the siege of Ostmark. And then we, I don't know, see what we can do. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.